and then he's followed it up 78 metres into the stands. Is this the turning point? Is this what gets Kieran Pollard going?
This time Pollard just shoulders it under the fine leg boundary where Ferguson does the fielding. Could be a run out the appeals there, and they will take a look.
Batter's down all the way through. Thank you.
He's safely home.
Batter's down. I'm ready to
make
It is
all happening here at Eden Park.
Screen.
Jamieson looking to finish his second over and does so with a dot ball, and the umpires will call the players again from the field. Yet another delay. Pollard on 21, Allen on 8, and the West Indians on 96 for 5 after 10. Well, the immediate future is looking fantastic here at Eden Park. Tim Southey leading the Black Caps back onto the pitch, and the first T20 match of the season will now be reduced to 16 overs per team. Sanders' final ball, it's edge, then it'll fly away. Neesham from the southern end, clubbed, and 6.
Conway out at deep square leg, thought he was in the action for a long time there. Ball just seemed to hang in the air, sneaks over the boundary, 67 metres.
Neesham again, how does he respond? That's up in the air, and that's 6 more. Bang! 6 more.
This is the wrong plan from Jimmy Neesham. It's the wrong plan from New Zealand. Some outstanding hitting from Kieran Pollard. Lockie Ferguson back into the attack, and first ball short, top edge, 6.
Really good strike from Fabian Allen.
Short again.
Finger goes up. It went up late. The umpire thought about it. And Fabian Allen has certainly got that X factor and is an enforcer. Now he gets 4. He brings up a 50. It's a captain's innings in the midst of some carnage for Kieran Pollard. His 5th in this format of the game. That must be 6.
Wow.
My God. It's hit the roof. He's raised the roof here at Eden Park. 157 for 7. And you can't control that. Gone for 6. Short boundary. That's another 6. That is massive. The power of Pollard here at Eden Gardens. That is gone again. Such a magnificent ball striker, the West Indies captain. It's a man out there, and he drops it. Glenn Phillips put it down, but it's been a magnificent hand by Kieran Pollard, the captain, in this rain-curtailed 16-over contest. The West Indies finish on 180 for 7. How this innings has ebbed and flowed.
Yeah, good start by the West Indies, in that middle order got blown out by Ferguson. And then Pollard and Allen put together a good partnership, and the West Indies have finished 180 for 7. Bowlers, Southey was good, 2 for 22 from his 3. Jamieson was expensive, 26 off his 3 overs. Hamish Bennett, a night to forget, 2.3 overs taken out of the bowling attack for 2 waist-high full tosses, none for 50. But Ferguson the star, 5 for 21, 19 dots and 4 overs of quality, fast bowling.
So the target here at Eden Park for New Zealand is 176. An adjustment made under the Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method. 16 overs. Just a reminder, because of inclement weather during the first innings. Got him. 1 gone. Sheldon Cottrell strikes. Salute back to his mates on the camp in Kingston, Jamaica. It's a top-class shot. The use of the feet. There wasn't much flight to it. First 6 of the innings. Good gap finding. That should race away for 4. Could be 4. Is 4. First boundary now in international cricket for Devon Conway. A second boundary, fortuitous, lucky.
Cut away, misfield, 4 runs. Straight down the ground and out. No, yes! Rovman Powell pointed to the light tower, said lost it in there somewhere.
Rovman Powell holds on to it. A little bit of an inside skew from Tim.
At 6. Wow. He's cramped up, Glenn Phillips. He's hit 6. And what has happened here? He is in some discomfort, Glenn Phillips. He did not wait around to see where that ball went.
Pain he was in, you would have thought that's it. But the way that's been treated and he's up, quite perplexed by what's gone on. Tommy Simsick is one of the best. The work he's done there is quite miraculous.
Bang. See you later. There are no singles on the horizon for Glenn Phillips. He's going up in 6s. 50 up for New Zealand. Last ball of the over, and again, Phillips will find the rope. A big over. There is some batting going on out here. Devon Conway. Ball. Played on. O'Shane Thomas takes the wicket of Glenn Phillips. And he departs for 22. New Zealand 62 for 3. Over the wicket, shout for LBW. Taylor was a long way forward. Could be out. Has he run out? Fabian Allen is confident and Taylor walks. Williams again. Punished. Conway on strike. Thomas. Conway. 6 runs. You have to admire the way Devon Conway works the bowler. Ball again full this time. Down the ground. From the northern end. Fetch that. That is pure power from Jimmy Neesham. Free hit. And Neesham grabs 4 more. Definitely a costly part of the game. Kesrick Williams goes full. And full toll.
Oh, this is very, very good for New Zealand and outstanding for Jimmy Neesham. Big summer beckons for Neesham. For him to make his mark on international cricket, he needs to stand up in these tough situations. He's been presented an opportunity for the very first game of the summer.
Neesham again, plays straight. 4 more.
Edged 4 over the top of Puran. Bit of luck for Neesham. He swung hard, he got reward. Is that down? I think it might have been by that reaction. Into the over, 125 for 4. Ball again. Oh, it's 4. Beats mid off. Good power from Neesham, just enough on it. The skipper couldn't pull it in. Boundary 4. It's gone full again, and that's been punished. Punished for 6. It went flat. And did it go all the way? Chris Brown, yes, arms in the air. Neesham on fire. Oh, it's picked up. It's picked up by Neesham. Has he got it? Has he got it? Oh, what a piece of fielding from Fletcher. Might have saved a couple of runs. Was going for 6. Very athletic. Oh, is it gone? Is it gone? What a catch. Thomas Pollard with the magic arm removes Conway. Just when they needed a breakthrough, Pollard put up his hand and said, I'll do it. What a night he's having. Santner's gone for 6. That's a good shot. Oh! That is going to be trouble. And it's been dropped anyway, and they've run 2. And that should be out of the attack, I would think. Free hit. Pace off. Santner's gone high. It won't go for 4 or 6. It should be taken, and it is, but they run 2. So 14 from the over. 161 for 5. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. It goes all the way. Santner with some power over long on. And that might be the nail in the West Indies coffin. Swung away, swung away, swung away for 6. Emphatic way to finish for New Zealand. Santner does it. And New Zealand get home in the final over to win this first T20 match between New Zealand and the West Indies. Seifert 17. Conway showed some composure, calmness at number 3 with 41 from 29. Good start for him. Phillips was a wee cameo, 22 from 7. Popped his kneecap at one stage as well. A lot happening there. Taylor run out for 0, but it was Neesham and Santner who saw New Zealand home with an important partnership of 39 from 22. New Zealand got home with 4 balls to spare and comfortable 5 wickets in the end. Bowlers, Cottrell 1 for 30, wasn't too bad. Shane Thomas 2 for 23 was probably the pick of the West Indian bowlers. A couple of the others were expensive. Williams 2 overs, none for 33. Kemar Poole 39 from his 3 overs was expensive. So a night to forget for many of those bowlers. On the surface it played pretty well here at Eden Park. West Indies batting first, 180 for 7 off their 16 overs. New Zealand requiring 176 in the Duckworth-Lewis-Stein method. 179 for 5. They won by 5 wickets, and the stars with the bat were Neesham, Conway and Santner.
I couldn't think of a better place for Game 2 of the KFC T20 series between the West Indies and New Zealand than the Mount.
New Zealand with Guptill and Seifert at the top. Conway was very good last game. Phillips has recovered from that little injury he had where his kneecap, we're told, slipped out of place. and the excellence of Nisham and Sadner. One change with Ish Sodi coming in for Bennett for the West Indies. Brandon King, Fletcher Hetmeyer, etc. But Kyle Mears on debut, replacing Kesrick Williams. New Zealand one up in this series.
Also, let's put our hands together and welcome.
It is the short boundary that Guptill goes to on this occasion. Bish slides it off the face of the back. Cottrell, the ball doesn't swing for him. Just gets it up and over that backward point region. Access that short boundary. New Zealand are underway.
Good run away for 4. It is the second boundary of the contest. Dropped it. Pollard, usually an excellent fielder, barely laid a paw on it. Such a good shot. In full control of it. That's where Guptill is so strong, and we've seen it over the years. Down the ground for 6.
Backs himself to hit it clean, and clean he does. That is Martin Guptill at his best. Head down, long swing.
That has flown away for 4 as well, so an expensive introduction. 15 off the over, 41 without loss. There's no one down at third man. That is a very, very clever shot. Goodness gracious. I don't know whether that's the pace of Thomas, the timing of Guptill, or both, and the wind. Played it onto his stumps. The West Indies needed that. Trying to scoop it down to fine leg. And Thomas strikes. There's something in tennis called an unforced error. That is one of them in cricketing parlance.
Satisfied the ball's been hit. Go back to the on-field umpire, Sean. I'll get you to change your decision from not out to out. You're on the screen now.
Well, there it is, confirmation. Martin Guptill has got to make his way back to the change room here at the Bay Oval. An outstanding start for Guptill, 34 off 23 deliveries.
Solid, not totally out of the middle, but the placement was good. Shoveled away on the onside and shoveled away brilliantly, shoveled away the whole way. Wow, and he goes in the air. And a long way in the air. It doesn't matter where they are out there. He backs himself to go over. Offside now. Through the gap, hit like a rocket. Square again. In the gap again. 4 more again. 100 up now for New Zealand. Now he takes the opportunity to go straight. It's high and it's long. Free hit. Not timed, but doesn't matter. That's just clubbed away. Too much width. Stand and swing the hands through it. 6 more. 50 of just 22. Took a few balls to get started and then bang, crash, wallop. Look at that strike rate.
Difficult conditions out in the middle, but his striking has been clean. He's just realised it wasn't quite zoned in that he'd reached 50. And now he shakes hands and salutes his teammates in the crowd. Nice innings this.
Well, if ever you want an illustration of how quickly someone's accelerated their innings, it'll be the lack of realisation of what score they're on. Straight again. It's 6 more.
You give me a free hit, I'm going to hit you over long on for 6. Bowl it wide, I'm going to hit you over cover. This time, I'm just going to hit you for a nice, clean little 77 metres 6 over your head.
Oh, there we go. There we go. This one's just one bounce. 13 overs gone. What an over for New Zealand. 24 from it. 137 for 2. Oh, he's timed that. Despairing effort, but can't stop it. Phillips is fine in the middle of the bat. There he goes. He loves shimming down the wicket, looking for width, and that's just glued off the bat for 6.
Very deep in his crease. Down towards long on, and perhaps, yes, over long on. The runs continue to flow like a river. And slashes for 4. Pollard's down there. And Pollard takes it. They're looking at the umpire. Phillips is looking.
Yeah, I'm satisfied that's clearly above the waist. Go back to the on-field umpire, Sean. Say no ball and free hit.
Goes high into the air. But I think he's got too much on that. Yes, he has. That is a thing of beauty. It truly is an outstanding shot of real elegance and class.
Just remind you, ladies and gentlemen, second is game. It is his second game. On this occasion, he goes high into the air over cow corner, and he clears the man into the wind, and he takes another 6.
That's gone for 6 again. We're having some big overs. That'll be 50 for Devon Conway. His first in T20 internationals, and it's come at a magnificent pace in the last 10 deliveries or so. Tremendous. That is the big side of the ground. Remember that, and yes, the wind is blowing in that direction. But he looks an outstanding touch player, Devon Conway. Real chance to have the fastest T20 international 100 for New Zealand.
Yeah!
It's been a roar. The first T20 international 100 for Glenn Phillips. Fastest by a New Zealander. Great knock.
In a year that has challenged so much, so many opportunities have been few and far between. The opportunity for Glenn Phillips has arrived, and wow, has he taken it. What a statement has he made late in the year. The summer is just beginning, but he has kicked it off.
On the banks, into the crowd. And it's raining 6s, 228 for 2. Oh, he's down. He is down. That kneecap has probably slipped out of place once again. Mark Richardson alluded to every 8 years, but it's come a little bit sooner. Tommy
just went again.
Is onto the field once again. This should be the end of him. It is the end of a fantastic innings by Glenn Phillips, 23 years of age, but has given great pleasure to these fans here and across the globe.
It was Guptill and Seifert that started for New Zealand. Guptill particularly looked in good order. He was a little bit unlucky getting strangled down the leg side just after Seifert had departed. And then Devon Conway and Glenn Phillips set about what was quite the extraordinary partnership. Elegance from one end and absolute brute power and strength from the other. Superb innings from both. A little bit of everything from the West Indies captain. The use of 7 bowlers. He chopped and he changed. He tried to rotate. They could never quite find what was needed for today. Relatively expensive across the board.
It will have to be the second highest run chase in T20s if the West Indies are to get it. Tim Southee, Lockie Ferguson have something significant to defend.
There you go. Fletcher's underway in sparkling form.
Yeah, just 2 full. Again, it didn't swing on this occasion for Southee. Fletcher was sitting deep. He was waiting for it.
Got him. Swing. Don't worry about the bounce. You get it full and straight and you swing it in. You've always got a chance.
The perfect start for Jamieson. Absolutely brilliant. Full straight. As Mark Richardson alluded to, it did swing.
Bang! There goes Fletcher again. Wow, that's a biggie.
Yeah. And he goes wide. And he offers width. And Shimron Hetmeyer says, thank you very much. I will take that. I will take my boundary. We will skip along to 26 for 1.
Oh, Bobby. Hit it. Yeah! Out! Gotta be out! Got to be out! Whose day is it? Whose day is it today? It's Tim Seifert's and Glenn Phillips as well. Oh, what's that come off? Helmet? Glove? It's an inquiry. Not out's the call.
Oh, that has got him flush. That is 151 kilometres an hour.
Straight. This one he has hit. This one will go all the way.
He continues to hit him straight, though. It takes that risk out of play. This is really, really good batting.
Oh, how's he hit that? It hit high on the bat, but it's rocketed away.
That is tremendous. That is outstanding. Glenn Phillips can do no wrong here at the Bay Oval. Not today, anyway.
Wow, how good is this?
Catch!
Sees it as a matchup and smashes it.
A real challenge for Satner here. Pooran, who's just come to the crease. Hoisted in the air. Pooran tries to do it again. This time, top edge and out. Well bowled, Mitchell Satner.
Gave him the width, and previously it was what Southee was trying to maybe avoid, just going wide of the off stump. But Pollard has long range. Back here, but you can see at least a template of what he tries. Southee has it. He has it. Definitely has it, and that's why he placed himself into that unique position behind the bowler.
Well, there was only 3 on the leg side, 3 players on the leg side. We had 6 on the offside. Southee placed himself almost directly behind Mitchell Satner.
That is very good. It really is very good. Satner taking the catch, and that's been one of the differences between New Zealand today and the West Indies, the fielding.
Up and over, up and over. Oh, Ferguson got a hand, it's gone for 6. He came in, he had to go back. He wasn't sure, the sun in his eyes. I think it might have gone for 6 in the end. That's 4, look at the timing. That's just a classical back cut for 4. Lovely shot, Rodman Powell. Knocked him over. Ferguson in the wickets. That's a beauty. Powell on his way. Off stump's been rocked. And the Kiwi speedster has his first.
Lockie Ferguson, brilliant again. He continues to challenge the stumps, and that is the mark of him as a bowler. The last couple of years he has pitched the ball full with good pace, and he's asked the question.
In the air, guess who's under it? Phillips is in play again. Takes another catch. That was the easiest one he's had today. 99 required. Oh, what a catch it is from Seifert. It's off the helmet, off the grill. No glove there, but athletic piece of keeping. And Southey says, let's have a look upstairs, we might as well.
Flat line, flat line, flat line, all the way through. Thank you. We have a flat line, there's no spike. I'll get you to stay with the original not out decision. And you're on screen now.
That's about as close as it gets.
With diving, looking to catch the ball slightly behind me. So when I do finish my dive, that I'm rolling on my shoulder instead of catching the ball in front of me and diving onto my pit. So that's a little bit behind me and I can be able to roll.
Beautiful. Executed wonderfully. Well done.
Oh, he's in the action to Seifert. He's got McCullum in one ear and he's still good enough to sprint 20 metres and take a catch. With a big smile on the face. Kima Paul. Oh, what a way that would have been to finish this match off. Sanders put it down. He did everything right. Made good ground to get there, put the dive in. Oh, he's going to have another chance, is he, this time? No, it's 6. He's hit it flat and hard. You can hear Tim Southey in the background. He's not impressed. Oh, that sounded good. That sounded really good. That's gone a long way back. Wow. Crack off the bat. And all of a sudden, Southey's over's gone for 14. Oh, that's good. That's good. Down breeze. Don't worry about that. There's enough power in that to go for 6. Flat and hard for 1. And that is the end of the West Indies 20 overs. They finished 166 for 9. And a comfortable win by New Zealand, 72 runs. That man, Glenn Phillips, the star of the day. But that also means that New Zealand win the series. Their second win in this 3-match T20 series. Very comprehensive display from New Zealand. West Indies, a few things to work on. They haven't got a lot of time as we come back here tomorrow. But the fans have been entertained by both sides here today. So the West Indies batting card. A lot of starts, a lot of scores in the 20s from Fletcher, Hetmeyer, Mayers, Pollard as well. Kemar Paul 26 not out, but nothing of real substance like New Zealand innings had. They were right up against it. They'll probably feel that New Zealand scored an extra 20 or 30 runs than what they should have and put it out of reach. So they'll be disappointed with how today's gone. New Zealand bowlers very good. Jameson 2 for 15. Ferguson outstanding again, 1 for 22. Sandner a little bit on the expensive side, but picked up 2 key wickets and a wicket each for Ish Sodhi and James Neesham. The standouts really at the top there. Phillips 108 from 51. That's New Zealand's fastest T20 series. 100 came off 46 deliveries. Well, 65 from 38. Good start set by Guptill and Seifert, and then Phillips and Conway put the icing on the cake.
What an unbelievable scene it is. Hagley Oval at its finest today here in Ōtautahi, Christchurch for New Zealand against Australia in the first KFC T20 International of the series, a 5-match series against the old foe. Here are the two lineups tonight. Have a look through some of the talking points. Josh Phillippe on debut for Australia. Mitch Marsh getting that spot at number 6. No room today for Chapman or for Bennett, but Southey, Jameson, Santner, Sodhi and Bolt, a big bowling lineup for the Kiwis. Australia did win the toss. They have decided to bowl first, so New Zealand will look to set a total here tonight.
It's been a little bit of doubt. Pick up to his fitness, but he's been past fit. I think it's question marks. Just been a little bit around form, as you identified.
Daniel Sams.
Christchurch has turned on for us too. Kia ora and welcome along to Spark Sports coverage.
T20 lineup.
It's called Tails New Zealand.
In the air and out.
We won the toss and you immediately said you're going to bowl first, although the wicket actually looks very, very good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Looks a great wicket. There isn't as much green tinge on it, but...
It's the worst possible start for New Zealand, the best possible start for Australia. Daniel Sams pitches it forward, doesn't swing on this occasion, holds its line, Guptill just floats it. Rashanagar behind point.
Responsibility is going to go on the captain there.
Daniel Sams is struck.
13 ODI hundreds to his name. Vastly experienced, over 200 matches. He is a quality player. He's going to need to use all of that experience and listen to us.